G'day folks, welcome back to Stalingrad 42 playthrough. We're up to turn 3. Let's advance this turn record track to turn 3. We release one Soviet reserve army. Let's have a look at these. Yeah, let's release these guys. Yeah, okay. Weather phase is fixed. Let's find that turn track again. What do we have here? We have one Soviet infantry, a German armour and a German infantry replacement. Okay, so we go to the Axis initial phase. They collect their air units, place them in the holding box, but as I've discussed, I like to keep these out. Where are they? Here they are. They should have gone to the holding box last turn. So I like to put them out in the map so I can just grab them from the map. Remove train markers on Axis units. Axis fortifications, allocate 2 Axis points. I'm going to grab a supply and bring it down to the south here. So an MSU coming in, maybe in Kharkov, this area here basically. To try and, I've already got one. They're kind of off the rail line, so what I might do is bring them in down here to support this activity. Yeah, okay, grab one supply point there. They can be done in any order. So basically I can spend a second supply point to flip. Actually, what I'll do is spend 2 supply points to flip those 2, and I will not grab that supply, so they'll return to the holding box. They are on a rail line. I'm just looking at the HQs, ASUs rather. So they're on a rail line, so they can flip. Actually, you know what? Sorry, a few things happening here. They have supplies with them, so they won't flip. They don't have supplies with them, so they will flip to their ready side. Okay, so that's 2 supplies spent. They do need to return to the holding box. So I've got one supply point here, another up in the north, and they have that supply unit with them, so they can flip. If they advance 1 hex, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, they'll be able to fuel supply artillery to this area around here. So 2 resource points are done. Spend SPs to flip ASUs. So again, I can spend this now. So this is not supplies, this is the actual supply point on the map. That's done. Place reinforcements. So let's check the Axis reinforcement schedule. For turn 3, they get all these guys. We'll bring the Hungarians certainly in around this area. These guys... silhouetted units. I'd like... Well, look, this is where I'm having success. Around here. Might be good to bolster them with some more armour, because there's a lot of infantry here, but not a lot of armour. And this division probably going to be needed up in the north. So I'll bring them up here as well. Alright, so there's my turn 3 reinforcements. Restore Axis units using replacements. As I mentioned, I have turn 3, 1 armour, 1 infantry. I really want to prioritise my red dot units. But it's getting a red dot unit that won't be needed in combat. Tough decisions. They haven't taken a step loss yet. They have. You'll want to keep your red dot units, your elite tank units, at maximum strength for as long as possible. I think we're going to use these guys. So they will gain a step, and they have taken replacements. There we go. That's Y armor. And for my infantry, Actually, you know what? I'll get those guys to gain a step and take replacements rather than those guys. Because I don't think they're needed down here. I really don't think I'm going to get a big breakthrough suddenly and cross the Donets River. Whereas these guys are probably going to be more important in this vicinity. So now in infantry, and let's make it straightforward. We'll just flip these guys. They will gain a step, and they've taken replacements. And now we get to the movement phase. So, as I said, going to inch these guys up. I'll clear the movement markers. So inch keys up, goes up. There are, okay, so this fortified belt here is now entirely clear of Soviet units. It is, I don't know what the rule is called, but it is no longer active. It is deactivated. All frontline Norths have become deactivated if there are no Soviet units in any of those hexes. So these are deactivated now. Yeah, had no effect. So it's just if the Soviets were to choose to move into there, they don't get the benefit from it. 1, 2, 3, we'll move those guys in, move the Hungarians in. They'll tack move there and tack move there, just around and isolate that unit, stop them going anywhere really. We might even bolster them a little bit. Oops. They came in 1, 2, 3. Okay. And we'll shift the Hungarian headquarters down in a moment. These guys, they can support an attack on here, but I really want to get them closer to the front. So they're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. They might hang around there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring their supplies with them, and we get the Hungarians just to nudge in there a little bit. So they're now in a vicinity, in range to support an attack around here next turn. ASUs, I think if they use their movement, they can't participate in an attack on that turn. They may not use extended movement. If they move more than 2 hexes, they become disrupted. Yep. Okay. Just to show that they can't attack this turn, and they'll recover at the start of next turn. All right, let's get these guys 1, 2, 3. We'll use extended movement, I think. Actually, we've got to be careful because this is a Soviet reinforcement area. I think I need to protect that flank. So I created a hex. I think I created a hex side bond across here. Now, they've got defensive 7 there, defensive 7 there, but they're building a fort here, which makes me think I want to come down and attack that fort before it gets built. I said it was going to happen. Defensive 7. I can bring, can I find an elite arm? And this is where I face a choice. Do I try and shift north toward Voronezh, try and grab it quickly? The Soviets are really solid in this area. They are more vulnerable down here. It's tougher defences, but they don't have the depth in their lines. Only a defensive 6 there. Disrupted units there, that's definitely going to be a target. Let's move up our infantry. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Try and pin them in. We will go 1, 1, 2, 3. So they are surrounded and trapped by Zokbons. They'll need to fight their way out, but I can launch an attack here on 16. I could just trap them. Their offensive capability is 6, so not great. They will struggle to get out of there. They do have an armor shift, so they can go up to 2 to 1, but yeah, it'll be a fight. Now these guys, they have a Zok, but no Zok bond. So I can slip through there, or I can pull back around and reconsider where would be the best place to attack. Probably, I'm looking at here. If I can break through there, I can keep driving southeast. So what I'd like to do is go 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. Bring up the infantry 1, 2, 3 to protect that flank. Bring these guys up 1, 2, 3 to protect that. And then if I bring everyone else to attack that fort, just to fort in progress, just to push them away. So I'm attacking here, hoping for a good breakthrough. I've got 24, 31, 41, so 40 factors on 6. 6 to 1, 7 to 1 with my elite. Won't even need an HQ around here, which is good. I'm going to attack here. I think, well, do I attack that disrupted unit, which will only have a defense of 4? Or do I attack across this minor river here with a defense of 8? It'd be good to wipe these units out, but I'd probably have more longer term. So if I attack here and win, I can advance here or here and I have to stop. If I move down here, I can smash them, then smash their ASU. I might do that. So they're going to advance into there, just across the river, attack, move across. And I'll attack this formation here. It's going to be tougher, 17, 18, 19, 24. So I'll have 3 to 1, 4 to 1 with my elite. It would be good to get another 8 factors in that area. So if I can bring in 1, 2, 3, and these guys 1, 2, 3. That's now 4 to 1, 5 to 1. It's a bit better. Maybe an even air unit on there as well. Although not a lot of armor. We'll think about it. Okay. So I will nudge them forward. There's no problem with being next to an enemy unit. Yep, so they can be next to an enemy unit and provide a shift 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, for example, 5 hexes away. I'm keeping them on the rail. Oh, they're not off. Did I move them on? Yeah, they're on the rail line. Yep. In fact, maybe down here might be a bit better. Keep the supplies with them. We'll nudge the Romanians forward, just to create some Zok bonds, protect the artillery a little bit. Keeping these, okay, haven't moved these yet, but what I want to do is try and break this front, and this looks like a vulnerable position here to break. Only 3 defense. Let's try and pivot around. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm sorry. We will move to protect our flanks up here. 1, 2, and that's another victory point, so I'll clone that. Okay, cloned it 1,000 times, but okay. And I'll grab that. Don't have a lot of mechanized units in this area. I've got 1 good stack. So we'll tack move in there, we'll tack move down there, and that's going to be it for our combat. We'll keep them trapped and go tack move down to here. they've crossed over. They are keeping that unit pinned, that formation pinned there, so they are needed there. I might move some of these guys up and around. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on, where can we go? How can we get through here? Up and around, I said. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, using extended movement with an extra 3 movement points. So I'm going to swing these guys, first panzer, around to join 6th Army. Ditto with these guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with extended movement. They are on a belt. I get 3 to 1. I could get a 3 to 1 combat here. Let's try. No, it'd be shift 1 to the left. Let's move in anyway. Keep the pressure on. And around here, I could move in here. What I'm thinking I'll do is shift in there, move the Italians down here, move these units down, and just try and nudge this unit out of the way. I wouldn't mind getting some more units in this area. 1, 2, 3. Push in there with that unit. We'll keep our armour protected, really well protected, just in case the Soviets decide to counterattack. Romanian cavalry. Okay, let's look around here. Now I think I can really attack here. So let's get the Romanians. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. I might get these guys to come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll just stack them. Don't think they can stack together. Minor nations not stacking, not liking each other. They'll nudge forward. Actually, you know what? I'm going to keep them there. Just in case, again, there's the Soviets counterattack here, and then who knows. I think that's most of my moves. So not a lot of movement through here, because I don't have a lot of mechanized formations. Maybe I can swing these, maybe I should swing these guys around. Look, they've already moved. I'll leave them there. It's too much, yeah. What we're trying to do is a big breakthrough here and a big breakthrough here. Maybe we can wrap up some of these Soviet forces here with these air units. A big attack here as well. Maybe that's where I need to spend an air unit. So there's 3 choices of combat for air units. They probably don't need the air unit. I think they're going to smash them anyway. So I'm probably looking at the air units, probably looking at these 2 combats here. Let's, that's all my, oh no, these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, I'll move them to there. And they can go 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1 extra hex. They can't go any further because they're using extended movement. They've moved 1. They can support an attack there. Okay, so let's look at combat now. Movement is done. Oh wait, these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I think that's everyone done. No, here we go. Some armour behind the line. I said I wanted more armour in this area. So, what's the cost to move along these roads? Okay, primary road is a half and a half. So it's 1. I kind of want to get through here. 1, 2, 3 and a half, 4 and a half. Is there any better way to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Extended movement 6, 7, 8. Extended movement 6, 7, 8. So they're in the vicinity. Let's keep them stacked together just in case. Again, Soviet counterattack. All right. And I should mark that victory point. It's not the turn track. It's the VP track. 2 VPs. Okay, so now we move to the combat phase. And we'll start up here with this attack on this fort in development. We have got 12, 17, 17, 23, 24, 25, 30. 30 on 7 is 4 to 1. 4 to 1. 5 to 1. 5 to 1. Okay. Yep, 5 to 1 and a die roll of 4. 5 to 1, 4 is a D1 result. So that won't last. D1, and they retreat 3 hexes. 1, 2, 3, and are disrupted, which gives me an advance 3. I don't think I'm going to do any breakthrough combat. All I'm going to do is consolidate some decent fast moving units. So we'll go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 combat units plus a free stacking. That's what we got there. So infantry on the flanks, trying to get armor driving down the center. Just want to push them out of the way a bit, which we've done. Yeah, need to do more than that, to be honest. We will not attack here. We will not attack in here. I've got 16 on 10. Yeah, no. But I will attack here, and this is where I'm going to use my air unit. So I've got 17, 21, 41. 41 on 6 is 6 to 1, 7 to 1, 8 to 1. Yep, plenty. So we're looking, oops. That's my roll. I rolled a 4. On the CRT is a DS result, so they lose a step. And retreat 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and are shattered, or in full retreat, which gives me a, oh, here we go. Now we have our big, look at these guys coming together. 1, 2, they'll attack here. Actually, sorry, they'll shift there. I'll go 1, 2 out to, actually they'll pin them in on the edge there, protect our flanks. 1, 2, 30 on 2 is an auto DS result. Can I get an auto DS result in breakthrough combat? Each auto DS achieved in the movement phase can generate only 1 breakthrough group. No, auto DS is only generated during the movement phase. So I do actually need to attack here. 7 to 1, 1 is an A1 D1 result. Are you kidding me? So they are eliminated. I lose a step here. That's insane. So that's 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to come down here and pin them in. And leave one behind and pin them in. All right, so now I'm looking at combat here. They've got a defense of 8, and I've got 17, 22, 28, 29, 30, 35, 35 on 8 is 4 to 1, 5 to 1, 6 to 1. Yeah, let's look at that. 6 to 1, 6 to 1, 2 is an A1, D1 result. Okay, now they do have to retreat. A1, D1, 2 hexes, 1, 2, and they're disrupted. I get an advance of 2. So I could immediately pivot and attack up here with my breakthrough group. 17 on 4, which is 4 to 1, 5 to 1, 6 to 1, 7 to 1 with the air. So let's try that. So we'll move the rest of these guys in. They'll go like that. And then this attack here, 7 to 1, 7 to 1, 5 is a DS result. So they are shattered. They are in full retreat. They are surrounded by Zocs, so they have to make a desperate defense. No determined defense is possible, so they can't do it, I believe, on that kind of result. So they should be eliminated. I'll just double check that. If I don't think they can. You can't make a determined defense. It has to be. They have to be eligible to conduct a determined defense, to conduct a desperate defense. So they're eliminated. And I will advance into there. Actually, they haven't moved, have they? They had a D2, so that's 1. Look, that just advanced to there. Okay. It's coming down here. No combat around here. Here we go. We've got this combat here. Where they've got 11, 12, 13, 13, 25 on 3. 25 on 3 is 7, 8 to 1, 9 to 1. So plenty of factors. 5 is a DS result, so they are eliminated. And I do now get an advanced 4. So what I'll do is I'll bring one unit down there. We'll go 1, 1, 2. These guys have gone 1. Now we're going to break through. Actually, no, we won't have a breakthrough group. What we'll do is I'll break these guys up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to pin, stop the Soviets from coming down from the north, stop them from coming up from the south. This unit here, yep, they're well placed, but it's only a single unit. Okay. Looking down, I suggested I might attack here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I might do that. So I've got 12, 16 on 5, 3 to 1. Shifts down to 2 to 1. Back up to 3 to 1. And a roll of 1 is an exchange result. Okay, no retreat in an exchange. And over here, I was going to try and just push this unit back. I've got 11, yeah, no, so we'll try here. We've got 12, 16, 18, 25, 30, 36. On 10 is 3 to 1, 4 to 1 with my armor, 5 to 1 with that. So I've got 5 to 1 and a roll of 5. 5 to 1, 5 is a DR4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They are in full retreat. I can nudge through here. I can look, I can even form a breakout group. They'll nudge in there. 1 to form the breakout group. 2 to go there. 3 to attack here. Okay, so I've got now 11, 18. 18 on 2, which is 9 to 1. 8 to 1 with that. Okay, so we're looking at 7 to 1 odds basically. And a roll of 5 is a DS result. Now they are in a fortification, but a DS result, they can't make a determined defense. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're in full retreat. And that's gone. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Where do we go here? This is infantry. They're going to struggle to get back around here. So if I push up in the north here, they're in full retreat. They have to go back 2. Yep, they've got some armor down there, but yeah, otherwise they're going to struggle to do anything there. Actually, you know what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Because these guys are more likely to respond in the south. They're faster moving. So that prevents them from moving too far up and gives me that northern route. There's this bridge here near Kamensk. Okay, so we'll do that. And I think I was shaping up for a combat in the south here. They've only got a defense of 7. I have got 16, 22, 23, 35, 35 on 2. Yeah, 35 on 2. Well, that's an auto DS. So I should have marked that during the movement phase. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're in full retreat. Oh no, wait. I don't know why I thought 2. It's 7. 30. What did I say? 35 on 7, which is for 5 to 1. 5 to 1. 5 to 1, no armor possible, there's no armor here, so 5 to 1, we'll make that 6 to 1. 6 to 1, 5 is a good roll, is a DS result. 1, 2, 3, 4, they are in full retreat, and I can, oh wait, 1 to the left, 5 to 1, DR4. Okay, yep, so I didn't take a loss anyway. So 5 to 1, 6 to 1, back down to 5 to 1 for the fortification. Now I can go 1, 2, 1, 2, and we'll hold there. Yeah, okay. So I could launch an attack here, 20, 22 on 7, be 3 to 1, but their fortification cancels my tank shift. So I'd only look at 3 to 1. So I think we'll hold there. In fact, I've got infantry there, so they have to hold. That's not bad. All right, that is combat done. So with combat done, we go to the recovery phase. And again, I've got this artillery unit up here that recovers. I don't think there are any other units that have taken replacements. Where was the other replacement? It was down here somewhere. Where was that armor step that took a replacement? Where was it? Here it is, tucked in. Back to the holding box. Supply phase, 1, 2, 3, everyone's in supply. And 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 1, 2. They're out of supply by the looks of it. They're out of supply as well by the looks of it. Wow, I really have to be careful with my supply lines. I can't believe that. Got to clear these roads out. Yeah, interesting. Did not expect that to happen. It's five overland hexes to a road. 5 hexes long. Yeah. Oh, I can enter a single hex in an enemy zone of control. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, yeah, okay. So they can go 1, 2, 3, first hex in an enemy zone of control, 4, 5. This guy can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well. Okay, so yeah, they are just in supply. And everyone else is okay. Just. Spend SPs to flip good order ASUs. No, nothing being flipped. So we get to the Soviet player phase. And they remove train markers. Okay. Fortifications underway are now complete. 2 resource points. All right, where was that Soviet? There it is. They're kind of trapped now. We might try some more fortifications, but where? Geez, I cannot see how these guys look. We'll try, maybe try fortification here. I think looks like a good place. 1, and then where else? There's no other. I can't see any other good location behind the line. So maybe now we bring on a Soviet supply point. I'm going to find Soviet supply points. I'm sure it was here. Yeah, here we go. Make it an MSU, bring it on, and we might rail it on. Okay, so replacements and reinforcements. So we have 1 Soviet infantry replacement. Got to be very careful with this. All right, these guys gain a step and have taken replacements. So they've got 1 hex max. They're okay, I think. I hope. Reinforcements, Soviet reinforcements. Turn 3, they get 1 armor, and I think they're going to train that on. Okay, so in the Soviet movement phase, we're going to use rail movement. To try and get this unit in a decent position. So they're going to rail down to the south here. Maybe to where? Rostov? No, probably looking around here. So they have railed their way in. That's 1. I would like to get these guys away. So they're going to attack, move away, out of that fortification. They're holding really well there. It's a good position. These guys are at risk of being surrounded, so they're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ditto. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or I can attack move up to here. Probably better. They're just going to attack move. They're actually going to attack move up. They're going to be disrupted in this turn. I know that. I want some guys behind the lines. They're going to attack move back. They'll recover it in this turn. There are restrictions. So I see these Northern Caucasus units. And they're restricted on their movement. Okay. They may not move until an Axis unit crosses the Don or is within 5 hexes of Stalingrad. So they can't move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They'll attack move there. Look, I might just leave them there. We'll get this unit, so I can rail one on map unit. Holding here, holding there quite well. The situation around here is pretty stable. I might just attack move them across that major river to bolster that defense there. Up here, solid. They will pull back to there. 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. Gap here, which I need to close. One, 2, 3. I'm putting up a desperate defensive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ditto. I might need to get a rally unit into here, desperately. So this, yeah, okay. It's a sacrificial unit. I'm putting them there. That is my one unit on the map that I have railed, just to slow the Germans down. And then I need to get some of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back in behind this area. These guys will come in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll start shifting down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6, not 5. That's an extra 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, the extended movement is +3. Okay, they're in full retreat. They will go back to there. I don't know what that's doing there, but it should be removed. Try to get out of here. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7 with extended movement. We will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with extended movement. Ditto. They will just attack move away. They are trapped and in trouble. They will just shift up and recover there, and then this northern flank is pretty solid. Yeah, quite solid. I might just pull them back. And then the supplies will come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back to about there. Actually, we'll bring them up to here, towards this ASU up here. These guys are trapped around this area. Need to now. As soon as I pull back from here, the Romanians are going to cross. They're trapped. Let's pull back just to here. And I'm going to bolster that 1, 2, 3. Look, I've got 2 good units there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get behind the lines as well. Yep, we'll hold there, hold there. A lot of units in retreat here, I can see it. Rail bridge is +2 for mech units. I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Extended movement 1, 2, 3. Just to get a bit of a reserve holding that bridge. This is looking not good. Again, I'll recover. These units in full retreat will come back to disorder. Yeah, okay. Zoc Bond, I'm pretty sure. The Zoc Bond with a friendly Edric form a hex side bond with a map. I think it's only a hex side, so they might have to pull back one to there. That's not a problem. They'll do that. Form a hex side bond with a map edge, not a hex bond. Hex side bond with a friendly map edge. Yep. Okay, so they form a hex side bond across there. And they might pull back. What I'll do is 7, pull them back. No, leave them there. 7, 7, 10, some tough defences out in this area on the north. Vulnerabilities down here. Yep, I think that's everyone. They are happy just to sit there, which is the end of my movement combat phase. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 on... Nope. No combat there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1 to 1, 2 to 1. Look, they're tying down 5 Axis divisions. If they attack, they'll become weaker. 5 to 1. No, it's not 5 to 1, 2 to 1. This is their last chance to attack at full strength. I think I might do it. No, we'll just hold. Last time I attacked at low odds and it didn't work out. Holding here. Holding everywhere pretty much. No counterattacks. Yeah, no counterattacks. So the recovery phase, we remove... They now control F. Remove that. They are no longer disrupted. Display in a moment. They are no longer disrupted. And they are no longer disrupted. And they are disrupted. All right, so no more units in full retreat. Replacement markers are removed. We check supply. Okay, so now these guys are isolated. And they will suffer isolation attrition. Okay. Isolated and adjacent to enemy combat units suffer isolation attrition. And we roll on a 3 each unit, so the unit loses 1 step, and the unit below them also loses 1 step. Okay, these guys are now out of supply. Alt-Shift-O is not working. They are out of supply. They're in trouble. And they are now isolated. And they roll 1, 2, 3. Oh, geez, they all lose a step. So they're eliminated. They lose a step. And they're eliminated. Wow. Isolation is brutal in Stalingrad. 42. Down here, everyone's in supply. So everyone's fine. All right. So that's the situation. That is the supply phase. That's it. That's the end of the Soviet play turn. That's the end of that turn. So we'll wrap it up here. Look, so Axis forces are pushing the Soviets back. Couple of scary points around here. They've got thin. Their defenses are thinning out. They're able to rush units into these areas, but it's getting tougher. Around here, disrupted units. That's a defense of 3, 4 now. That's a defense of 3, 4, 5, 6. Luckily, the Germans don't have many units in this area. Yeah. Look, interesting situation. More to come. Thanks for watching, folks, and take care.